Good. Yes, it is. Going live. Soundboards active. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This week on Humpcast, I'm doing this off the top of my head. Joker gets a 8-minute standing ovation. Hustlers is a brand new trailer for a cool movie where they drug you and take your money. And Between Two Fern gets a trailer for Netflix. Also, Jojo Rabbit looks awesome. You're listening to Humpcast. Welcome to Humpcast, everybody. The show where a couple of buds get buzzed and sweat off all of their shit because I got balls and she got tits. This is literally... I didn't write any of that down because...
He's freestyling right now, you guys.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with my word processor on my computer, but it's still doing my spinning wheel. If you have a Mac, you know what I'm talking about. Right now, it's still spinning. I opened it half an hour ago. And I don't have a Mac keyboard, so I don't really know how to...
Heat.
I can't do the Apple thing.
This is damn heat.
I don't really know how it works. I'm sorry. Also, it's 1,000 degrees in Southern California right now. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. We are here with 3 fans, 1 air conditioner. I decided to turn this off because you hear it a lot. And we'll just have Nelly in the background. My name's Garrett Lee, and today we have a very special guest. We have Miss Rocio Ortiz.
What's up, guys?
What it do, baby boo? We love you for coming back on multiple times. And we have this cool little thing you brought over here.
Yeah, I'm a regular guest.
You want to pull that? Here, pull it. I'm talking about what you can see on camera, by the way, audio listeners.
So, I just brought our new, this is our new case. We rebranded, so this summer, we just got back into Whole Foods. So, catch us at some Whole Foods.
What it is.
And this is Hard Frescoes. We just rebranded. It's our all-natural brewed, sparkling, fermented aguas frescas. Mm-hmm. Kind of like there's a craze about like the seltzers and the like.
There is,
yeah, and there legit is. Like
yeah.
I've been at Bevmo's and people start crying because there's no more mango White Claw, and I get it, people, you love it, but it's a good time to be Hard Frescoes because we actually brew this shit. So it's like it's on par with flavor and low carb and low cal.
Actually, I disagree.
This is better. It is better. It is better. But if people like that, they'll like this too. Is what I'm trying to say.
So first of all, White Claws and Trulies, which we actually are drinking. We start off every episode with an alcoholic beverage.
Truly.
No, because we want to try it. You've never had one.
I bought the pineapple one. I bought this case from Costco just because it had the pineapple one.
She's never had a Truly or a White Claw. Or you have White Claw, you don't like them.
I just had a mango White Claw, and it was all right. Like, I didn't... That's not my jam.
You tried the mango Truly. Do you like this better?
Yes.
I agree. So Trulies have actually come to think are better. We're drinking pineapple and mango Truly cocktails, though.
Bomb.
With those, a little bit of fresh lime, and thanks to, of course, Costco, this gigantic bottle of Hornitos Reposado Tequila. And to compare the Trulies and White Claws to the Hard Frescoes, first of all, just in calories, it's 100 calories per White Claw and Truly, and there's 135 right here.
And then
not far off, and way better tasting.
And flavor-wise, because it's brewing and fermenting with the actual fruit, as opposed to like Truly or White Claw, where there is this batch of an alcohol mixture that you add these natural flavors and CO2 to. Mm-hmm. So there's nothing to do with like a brewing process with this stuff, which is fine. It makes it light, makes it whatever. And it's still not like a malt beverage, but this brews with the fruit. So
absolutely,
like,
you get a lot more natural flavors.
You get a lot more flavor, and then it's all natural too. So if you're into that stuff, yeah.
In all honesty, I'd rather have one of these. They taste so much better.
I feel like the guava are very on par, and I think that's why it's our flagship because it's like people go nuts about the mango shit. I'm like
the guava citrico. Try one of these motherfuckers. Please. You'll find them at Target. You'll find them at a lot of different liquor stores. I found it at my liquor store. I was like, yeah. I wanted to text you, but I was just like busy. I was like, oh!
Take a picture and send it to me.
I will send. And you too out there. You can follow her somewhere.
Just follow Hard Frescoes.
Yeah, you can follow them. Take a picture, tell them, shout them out. Say, also, Rocio, turn me on to these.
Yes. Or like just, find me. After you find Hard Frescoes, it'll be easy to find on there. But then if like there's a spot that you can't find them, just get at me, and I'll be like, I'm gonna come right to that store, and I'm gonna make sure that they have them there, and then I'll probably bring you like a little 6-pack just because you didn't find them.
Boom.
There. So find those spots for me, guys, and also White Claw's like it's sold out everywhere, so you guys just might as well just come up on some of these while they're sold out.
I will tell you this: the guava citrico, I'd have 1,000 times over versus any White Claw or Truly.
It's guava, pineapple, orange, and lime, and it's actual fruit.
It's like, all the fruit. It's all the flavors you want in one can.
It's a good. It's
literally it tastes 1,000 times better, and actually slightly higher alcohol too. I believe Truly's and White Claws are about 5. These are closer to 6. These are 5.7.
5.7. And the cucumber lime is 6%, and it's only 120 calories for the entire 12 ounces.
This right here is 1,000 times better.
And 2 grams of sugar, and it's all non-GMO. It's all natural. It's all bomb.
Some good shit right here. So check out Hard Frescoes. You can go to the website, find them on all the social medias.
Yes, please.
And of course, tell them that Humpcast and Rocio sent you.
Yeah, or just hit me up through when you find me, do some research. If you guys want to taste them and can't find them anywhere, and you're not close to a Bevmo, which is kind of, if you live in some deserted ranch somewhere, hit me up. Yep. I'll come through with some Hard Frescoes.
And okay, so again, this is not just one show that's all about like one thing, because we celebrate alcohol of all sorts.
Yes.
We have had Hard Frescoes on the show very many times. If you've never seen the show, we've had them on a lot because Rocio is awesome enough to come on.
Because I love Hard Frescoes, and I like Hard Humpcast.
And
ooh, that might be the new segment. Hard Humpcast. Ooh, you guys stay tuned. There is some
hard Humpcast.
There's some hard Humpcast coming soon.
Humpcast hard.
Ooh.
There's like a stamp. It just says Humpcast hard.
Yeah, I like it.
That you may have something in there.
Right.
But we drink so many different things and we celebrate them. We started off actually with. I thought I had a can here, but
we did with the Truly.
No, the other one, the cream.
Oh, the cream.
It's over there. I will. Do you want to actually grab it? It's on the counter real quick. So earlier before that, we had some bomb al pastor pizza from Rose City Pizza Brewing Company. If you're in the SGV and you're by Rosemead, California, they have an amazing al pastor pizza. And we had this, which is actually what they call a cream ale.
It's a triple hazy.
It's a hazy triple from a collaboration between Wild Barrel Brewing Company and Craft Beer Kings, where if you follow the show, we've had a couple of really awesome things from there. So they have Citra Rules Everything Around Me, a.k.a. Cream.
Cream is the money. You should play that Wu-Tang song in the background.
I think I might. This is another one, but I don't know their logo. It's like a weird zombie with a hot beard.
I think that's the other people.
Yeah, but I don't know. Whatever. It says Wild Barrel, CBK, and something else.
And the zombie bearded man.
Zombie beard guy.
Zombie beard.
Zombie hot beard. I'll look up that song and play it, but that is an amazing triple hazy IPA. Super easy to drink.
Also, can I bring up something completely, like it's kind of related? But
I don't know if I don't think we have time.
Hear it. It was about Costco. I went today,
yes.
And so you see my new shirt. These are the new Hard Fresco shirts.
Oh,
anyway,
cool.
Some guy is just walking, and I'm looking for parking, and this guy, I'm like, he's wearing a Hard Fresco shirt.
Is he really?
Yes. And so
awesome.
I fucking roll my window down, and I'm like, hey, I like your shirt. And he's like, thank you. I said, where'd you get it? And he's like, actually, then he goes into this, like, regardless, like, he
really
goes into
this
intricate story, and then at some point I think he comprehends, like, wait, this is totally weird. I should probably just tell her straightforward, like, actually my wife got it for free at some event that she did marketing for. She took some pictures, and I was like, oh, was it a beer event? Then I was like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense than your intricate story.
Yeah.
Where he's like, well, you know how I got it. And I'm like, the marketing and the wife story makes so much more sense. And I was like, oh, well, I'm only like stopping here weirdly and complimenting you on your shirt because I work for them. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy to see you wearing it. He's like, oh, like, it was just good. He's
repping
like,
that hard.
He was repping the shit out of it. He was like, first off, these shirts are hella fucking comfortable. And then second off, that was a good product. Like, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
thank you, actually. And I even brought some extra cans in my hard fresco shopping tote into Costco, but I didn't run into him. So because I was gonna like shoot him, I was gonna be like, hey, here you go.
First of all, what? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's illegal to give free samples of alcohol.
I mean, that's not gonna be the first illegal thing I do this month.
I meant like it through Costco. Through Costco. That's why they don't give you.
Can I tell you something? So I was walking down the alcohol aisle. Somebody dead ass opened one of the boxes of the spiked aguas frescas by, I think it's either Golden Road or Bud Light or something that they sell there. There was cans of opened spiked aguas frescas on the aisles in Costco. Okay. So people are getting lit at the Costco this Labor Day weekend.
You want to know? You want to know something I've done multiple times actually?
Oh God, not really actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I do, but I know it's gonna be bad.
So when I was younger.
Yeah, but younger could be 6 months ago.
When I was younger.
Okay.
I if I were busy and I were around Costco, to be honest, I would go in Costco because 9.99 times out of 10 they don't check your card. You just walk in.
Oh, yeah, actually.
And, I mean, we talked about this earlier, but you could actually just go in and be like, I'm going to get alcohol or medicine because they can't stop you from doing that. But a lot of the times I've found out they'll send somebody with you.
Oh, an escort?
An escort. Probably because of what I'm about to say.
Tell me. You probably changed the fucking Costco rules. You probably fucked it up.
I don't.
I know where this is going. Let's see.
I don't believe it's just me.
Let's hear it.
So I would go in Costco and they would give you free samples. I would get the free samples, of course, but then they have stuff that's just out there ready to eat. So I would go to the sushi counter and I would get a thing of sushi, and I'd just be shopping, but slightly munching on sushi.
I just ate this $50 tray of sushi, but
not the whole thing. It was more like an $8 thing of sushi.
Samples. I don't know. I bought some sushi from Whole Foods. That shit was like $100.
Would you buy a fish?
No, and I even wrote a complaint because the double spicy tuna crunchy rice roll didn't even have. Not only did it not have double spicy tuna, it just didn't even have. It was like a smear of spicy. I was pissed. I was like, so basically, I just paid $20 for a roll of crispy rice.
Yeah.
With schmear. Fucking shit.
Fuck.
And then you know what they told me? They responded, thank you so much for letting us know.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, bitch, where's my $20
refund?
Rebate check for some sushi or some shit. Whatever, Whole Foods. I still fuck with you. The hard frescoes at Whole Foods.
I don't think I've ever bought anything from Whole Foods, to be honest.
Oh my God. It's really good. You don't need nobody. I don't know. I have like a serious like retail issue. So like, especially with food. So grocery stores, Costco, Target, Whole Foods. It's not good for the budget.
No?
Nah.
Good. You just get a lot more shit.
You get to, even if you get a little bit of shit, you're just paying a lot of shit price.
Yeah.
At those stores, yeah.
What flavor do you want to go with next? You just
pineapple.
I don't have any more pineapple.
God.
Did you bring more pineapple?
No, I only brought one of each. Oh, that was the best one, you guys.
You didn't try any of the other ones.
No, I know that's the best one. It is delicious.
What other one do you want to think?
The mixed berry, because I've never had that one.
Okay, well, that's not going to be as good as pineapple, but I'll give it to you.
Obviously. Even the mango, it was bomb, but it wasn't as good as pineapple. Nothing is as good as the pineapple one. But
there you go.
Also, can I tell you something?
No.
When I'm shopping at places and I'm getting like a 24-pack of Truly, I feel like, fuck, nobody better like see me. Because because I work for it. I just feel like that is our competitor.
I don't like this. If you're working for a company, it doesn't mean you can't try other things.
I know, but I don't like marketing it in the sense like, oh, look what I just bought. I feel like I honestly, that's my job. So it's like if I'm marketing other shit, I feel like
for instance, I work at a restaurant. I don't not go to other restaurants.
Fair enough, but do you understand when that is like I don't know. It's
try that after you try that.
Okay.
Also, all the way. Thank you. Do you ever see people that just half open cans and you're like, what the fuck are you?
I like this.
You
I fuck with this one. Yeah.
There you go. Try that one.
Yeah, this is bomb.
Yeah.
It tastes like
This
tastes
is-
like squirt with no sugar, which
no,
is bomba. Like to me.
And I will say this right now, it's 1,000 times better than a fucking White Claw grapefruit.
Thank you. I have never but I don't have
So bad.
I didn't. I couldn't try them because most of the events we worked, like our dead ass straight competitor is Mike's Hard, and Mike's Hard owns White Claw.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so
That makes sense.
if we're
Good for
next to them, it's like I'm not gonna try this shit. So I never really tried them. But then once people started like losing their shit, and I started seeing meme after meme after meme, I was like, I feel like I should try this, and I tried it, and it's like not to be a.
Well, you know what?
It's not to take this side, but it's like I don't know. I don't fuck with White Claw, but maybe it's because I'm not white.
I will say this: White Claw. I mean, you could say that if you feel like it, but I'd say that the thing with White Claw is it has a good name. To be honest,
it's so bad.
White Claw
that,
sounds
like,
good.
White Claw. Yeah, but it's
Truly is just like me.
You know what I like?
What?
Bon and Viv.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That is like the natural botanical spin-off sister of Truly and White Claw, and they make flavors like like sage and cucumber, and it's still like LaCroix, like seltzer water alcohol things, low ABV. They're good. I like them. My favorite one is cranberry.
Okay. Ooh, a cranberry one.
It's
I gotta
bomb.
try that. I like cranberry.
Yeah.
I will say after trying both White Claw first, mostly because of the memes, and then trying Truly's now, I like Truly's better, way better.
I agree.
Every flavor.
I've only had like a couple ounces of both. Well, I had a whole mango can of White Claw, but you know that I don't love it when it's like when a can of something isn't finished.
Yeah.
You just know. You know, your heart.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're like this tastes like they could have done better.
Or it just wasn't what I thought like it was gonna be. I'm sure it's good. It is good, but I don't need it.
So yeah, I prefer Truly's, and I like the fact that Costco has
that pack,
the variety pack
Fuck
that has
yeah.
all the things. That's
Well,
the
Costco
only reason I
only-
tried Truly's, to be honest.
Costco's the only spot that I've seen that has. The only reason I bought fucking 24 cans of them were because I saw pineapple, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
That and the variety pack of White Claw sucks dick.
I don't
to be
even
honest.
care. Like, I'm not getting a variety pack of White Claw.
Well,
to be honest,
before because I wanted to try White Claw first. It kind of sucks a little, like a good amount of dick.
which is fine because they're not losing anything from us not liking it.
I have nothing against
It's
you guys sucking dick.
They don't
Trust
give a
me.
fuck. They don't They are slaying.
Yeah.
They are.
I'd much rather have a Truly than a White Claw.
Me too.
But I'd much rather have a hard Frescoes than either.
Same.
Girl, with you. All right, moving past the portion of where we just suck corporations' dicks. Let's move forward. First of all, thank you for coming on. We have a lot of cool shit to just kind of talk about. Have you been up to anything cool that you want to mention?
No, nothing
Good.
that exciting. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that either.
Thank you.
We can kind of just jump straight into entertainment news, but it's really just it's just a slight segue because it's more like I've seen movies. Let's talk about some shit.
Yeah,
all
let's
that
do
other
it.
stuff. Cool, I like that.
I like it too. And also, did you tell him about the delicious pizza we had?
Oh, that's right.
That shit was bomb.
Yeah, so earlier we had a Rose City Al Pastor pizza.
Fucking delish.
It's in my fridge now.
We
ate half of it.
So
it was a
weird.
large. We
could have fucked it up.
no,
but
no.
I
We-
ate a couple hot dogs and some.
Costco hot dogs. And those things are big. Those are huge.
I
You
literally
shove
ate
them down
two
your
of them.
throat. You're like,
She
"Oh."
gave. It was buy one get one free.
Word.
Well, actually, I just put the other one in my purse really fast when she brought it out, and I think she didn't remember that she had already put out
She
the.
gave you 3?
It was It was a deal. It was a deal. Today was, if you guys didn't know, the after Labor Day.
The 5-finger discount means that
No,
if
no,
you
no,
can
no,
get
no.
away with it,
That's
then
not-
good for you.
I didn't steal. I was given
3.
multiple hot dogs.
That's a way of looking at it.
No, that is what it was. I didn't ever. There's no way to actually steal from there because you can't reach over. You're ordering the food. She was putting things there. I was consolidating. And then she's like, "Oh, let me get you that other one hot dog." And I'm like, she can't even hear me through the sneeze guard. So whatever I would have said at that point, it would have been.
That is absolutely one way to look at it. Woo! Woo! Good for you. Let's do some entertainment stuff.
It's me, bitches. I may have some news for you. Go ahead.
Entertainment news, everybody. This just broke out.
That is a scientific fact, huh?
I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
Thank you very much. I like my epic opening as well. All right, everybody. So what we have talked about is we've actually both seen different movies that neither of us have seen. Like you saw one that I didn't see, and I saw ones that you didn't see.
You saw a lot that I hadn't.
I saw
seen.
a few more.
Yeah.
But I have the A list. You don't have that, right?
No.
Yeah,
But I
so-
think that's something I'm going to like invest in because I will pay for it within 1 month anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a lot of different whatchamacallit?
Yes.
A lot of different theater chains have their own version of like subscription services.
But I like ours specifically. Like I like
Yeah.
our AMC stubs and A-list whatever things because I do the stubs thing, but the A-list thing is starting to sound a little bit more like, hey, this is.
That's definitely one I go towards because there's so many around me. There's also one Regal.
Oh, okay.
So I actually went to a Regal and I paid full price because unfortunately AMC just all their showings were over.
Oh.
At the time, it was yesterday, Labor Day, Monday, Labor Day, and everything ended after about 9:30, and there was one 9:40 showing of the movie that I wanted to see at Renaissance. I was like, all right,
that
whatever.
totally makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, I paid full price for myself, and I was with the person, so we went there. But those two movies I saw recently, and they're in the top 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, this week you have.
Oh my God.
What?
My mom saw The Lion King. She said, "Ay, Rocio, nothing new. Same shit. Same shit."
Did you say it in Spanish or English?
In Spanish.
Say
No tenía chiste. Nada nuevo. Su papá se murió. Lo mismo. She was so disappointed because she doesn't understand remakes. And so she's like,
Did you think it was like Lion King 2?
no, she just thought a whole new Lion King.
A reimagining.
A whole new world of
whole
Disney.
new
My mom does not
world.
understand live version
Fuck
remakes.
those lines. We're
So
talking
she
about
said,
these ones.
no tenía chiste. Don't waste your money. Don't go watch. She's like, the same shit that happens in The Lion King, the Disney one. Same shit. Don't watch it.
Dude, that's so many
Trash.
people. And I think that... I wonder if that's due more to people not knowing that it's exactly a remake or what. Like, I think they expected a retelling.
They want a retelling
Yeah.
100,000 million%. They do not understand remakes and that are
But-
live action identical remakes.
Has Isla said?
But can I tell you something? No.
Oh, okay.
She didn't
Because
want
that's-
to. She didn't
Oh,
want
why?
because of grandma's fucking shit.
So this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is what I think, but I don't know because I need to have some sort of proof.
I loved the Disney version. So do you think I'll love these
the
live
animated
action?
version. They're both Disney.
I mean the live action versus the animated.
Here's my theory first. I'll go that and then I'll answer your
Let's
question.
see. Let's see.
I think that this is an updated version for this generation. So that's why I want to know if Isla saw it, your daughter.
She has not.
Because if she saw it, but has she seen the older version, the animated?
She has. And it's a little heartbreaking.
And that's the thing. I think that a lot of kids, or a lot of companies at least, think that these kids don't necessarily have seen the older versions. So they're like, let's do a new version.
I
so
love that.
they can
But
introduce it.
she has no attachment to the old version. So
Yeah.
she saw it maybe like when she was 5, which
Okay.
is like almost 5 years ago. And then she has no attachment. She doesn't. I'm attached to a lot of these old classic.
Yeah, we are.
But I feel like this new fucking remake of A Mermaid. I feel like she is going to be
That's her shit.
obsessed
That's probably
with
gonna be
it.
her shit.
And
Has she seen
whereas
the first one?
us, she has. But I don't think she loves it as much as me, my sister, my niece, like
Yeah, 'cause
my
that was our
family.
generation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Our generation
Like,
grew
you
up
know
with
who
them.
was more heartbroken about like Ariel? Like I
Yeah.
know, I get it. about Ariel just being cast as this completely different, beautiful human being. Like I have nothing. It's not
Which is
erasing.
very different than what you saw.
I was
before.
like, trust. My entire family is like brown, and we were like,
what?
like I wanted her to be a ginger mermaid.
Ginger mermaid, yeah.
I really did. And I understand. Like, I get it.
Because I think it actually does. I agree with you.
But it's not for us.
It's
so
not,
that makes sense.
It's not a race thing. It's more of
No,
like,
it
this is
isn't.
what this standard was.
Yeah.
And changing that is going to create conflict for multiple people, multiple ethnicities.
But the point of it
I get
is,
Yeah,
it's like this still, you're right, in the sense of like, the remakes are being remade with a lot more in mind than just remaking something identically. Whereas like that Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorite Disney movies. And the remake was so disappointing to me because it didn't have any of that. It didn't have any change or millennial aspect.
Oh.
It was identical.
Well,
and I loved, I love, Bella's still like my girl. I
Beast,
love all these girls. I love the animated version. But then when I saw the other one, I thought it was cool. But I was like, this is exact, like, why did
You know what's
it
funny? You
need
bring up
to
an
be
extremely
remade?
good point.
I don't know, but you did too. I think that triggered the understanding right now.
Well, that's
that
what
it's being-
conversations are for. But what I'm saying is like, Lion King has always been sort of thought of as a timeless story. Reason being, there are 0 humans and there are 0 sort of time.
It's all anamorphic. Yeah.
It could be literally shot in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 2030s.
Yeah.
Because it all it has to do is animals.
Yeah.
And so you kind of while you could semi tweak it if you really put in that sort of message that you're trying to look for something, it has nothing to do with like, oh, they made Scar blonde or they made Mufasa. What do you make a lion? You can make him like what's albino. You know, like you can't change the things or make Simba. What does it say?
I don't know.
Master Lee. All right, I'll take that. I'll take Master Lee. Thank you, Steven.
Steven, shout out.
Shout out, Steven. But the thing is, like, for a lot of different remakes, you can make social commentaries, and social commentaries are well, I think they're expected of a lot of different movies, especially in remakes and stuff like that, because you have an updated thing. You're like, I understand that this was what it was before. Think of like something like Peter Pan and stuff like that, where there was a lot of racial stereotypes and a lot of
that's something that
gender
I've been able,
stereotypes,
like,
etc.
I feel like with every Peter Pan, you fucking switch it up. Like Hook, wow, come on, like
I love Hook too. If you don't like it, fight me.
love. Like I love all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I love all of them, and they're so different. So yeah, I guess
agree.
you just have to
But
like
with the
take
Lion
it.
King, it's all animals, so it's a little bit more difficult.
Dude, but
I think
I'm
they probably could have if they wanted to.
done something else
To
I
make
feel like
more
it's-
of a modern social what am I talking about?
impact
Commentary.
or comments. Yeah,
Like you're like, okay, well, this, even though it was essentially Hamlet, you can redo Hamlet in a modern sort of way.
100%.
Commentate on the modern sort of
I guess
setting
that's
of
fair
the world.
for saying like where my daughter already being a new era, and then that gap, and both of them being uninterested about it. Like they're like, not only was my daughter like, nah, grandma already told me it was the same shit as that Disney movie you like, which I don't. And I'm like, well, shit. Like she told me that too.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. Like I love that movie, but that like. I'm still gonna cry every single time Mufasa dies.
I know.
And so the fact that my mom's first
I
thing
love
is
the
like
memes.
his brother still kills him, and I'm like, okay, you know
I don't
what?
think they were ever going to change that,
This
even if it
movie's
was
canceled.
even if it was a retelling.
Mufasa lives in this version.
That would not be. That wouldn't tell the story at all.
Simba never comes to age. He just never grows up. That would be more
Simba
millennial
stays
as
in
fuck.
the random
Simba
rainforest that he found.
stays living with his parents under that rock forever. They're trying to get him out of that rock. At some point, Mufasa's
Never eats
like,
a bug.
go to the Shadowlands, the Shadowgrounds, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, they could switch it up.
Elephant
they could
graveyard.
everything the light touches.
Is our kingdom, bitches.
And Simba's over there touching the dark shit. And then Rafiki.
Yes.
The coolest
Squash
motherfucker.
banana.
And he hits people on the fucking forehead.
Uh-huh.
Rafiki. Shout out.
We're doing the Lion King soundtrack just because I fucking miss it so bad. Oh, that's 2019. Fuck that.
No, we don't want the Beyonce one.
No, bitch. Fuck. Also, fuck this ad too. But either way, I'll keep that playing at some point. What?
Well, why
You
is
saw a
he
baby?
wearing a suit?
Because it's a birth or a baptism or
No
something.
one wears a suit in a birth.
I wore a suit when I was like 7.
When I was born, I wore a suit.
Did you really? Exactly. Ooh.
Manya. What was that?
What?
Go back.
This?
Yes.
That was
okay.
that was what was playing in the background.
It's like,
I need to shut that off. But now we got this in the back. First of all, 1994 Lion King.
look
That's
at
our
Mufasa though. Can there be a more handsome king of?
Oh,
Can
here's
you
that
come
perfect
on?
part. Look at that.
He is like the cutest, perfect,
fluffy.
lion.
Yes.
And Scar with his little gay ass. Those hyenas were fucking hilarious though.
Word.
They were the shit. Timon and I mean, they were all cute.
It happens. Yeah.
It
They're
happens.
cute. So I want to see it mostly because I can't have a great conversation about this movie until I see it. And that's the thing.
Fair enough,
Of
because I
all-
haven't seen it. So I
all of
shouldn't
the
say.
trailers and scenes that I've seen, I'm like, it looks good. Yes, it looks very much like a just exact not carbon copy.
Which I don't mind.
It wasn't the
'cause I
same
liked
script.
The
They definitely
original.
changed. They changed some things,
Okay.
but beat for beat.
Well,
should
they
be about the
didn't
same.
change the whole death scene.
Oh,
I know.
well, spoiler. This is that scene.
Yeah, it's not even spoiler. It's if my mom is talking about it, everybody knows. Okay?
Everybody knows.
Your
But
shit's
I
been
did see
swamped.
Good Boys, which is nice, and that was pretty fucking cool.
What is that about?
It's essentially a retelling of Ryan D, Ricky C, and myself's
Shut
adolescence.
up. No way.
Yeah. So we talked.
Because it's rated R. Because I wanted to take Isla to go see it. And does
How
it
old is she?
sound-
10, right?
she's
9?
10. She'll be 10 in October.
Okay, and so that's 4th or 5th grade.
5th.
She's in 5th grade.
She skipped a grade.
That was good for her. This is 6th grade
Or
boys.
bad for her.
This is 6th grade boys transitioning to 6th grade.
Isn't that something like
So it's
I
kinda
can like as a
perfect.
parent? Right. Okay. Why is it rated R? I mean, she watches plenty.
Do you remember yourself in 6th grade?
So it was weird fucking shit.
It's the
I don't mind her seeing stuff like that.
Okay, so this is what I would say is an exaggerated version of our 6th grade experience.
I'm down.
You remember all the things that you did?
Garrett, I'm sure your and my 6th grade experiences were vastly different. Like, fuck you. Yes, they were. I was not like nothing. There was nothing exciting going on in my life until I was maybe like in 10th and a half grade.
Is that why you're like this now?
Probably.
Okay, makes sense actually.
Is this is why I bought a 1,000-piece Lego set at Costco.
I remember this story is very, very parallel to my own experience.
No, not
Ryan
mine.
D's experience, a little bit of Ricky's.
Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna take her to watch it.
I
because
actually told Ryan.
I don't
So when I
wanna
watched
worry
this,
about this shit.
there's 3 main characters, the 3 kids you see. I don't know their names, so I'm just gonna say it's like
Ryan, Garrett,
the spiky black-haired kid. That's Ryan, 100%. I could show you a picture of Ryan in 6th grade. It looks exactly like him. Ricky, that's the African American kid, 100%.
that would be me too. I feel like.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm the spiky hair.
The only thing is, I don't identify that much with the other kid, but I was just
Might as
also
well be
there.
you.
Might as
Yeah.
well be me, right?
Might as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like when you're in 6th grade, I think this is much more parallel to 8th or 9th or 10th grade,
See,
high
no,
school to me,
fuck-
like somewhere
I'm not-
between 8th and 10th.
We'll watch it later. I'm not trying to like expedite. Like my nieces just watched that show Euphoria.
Yes, I heard that's horrible for parents.
I couldn't get through like whole episodes of this shit. I was like,
My entire thing is think about
I can't.
think about your childhood.
I'm sure this show is well acted and kudos to these actors.
I remember my childhood.
parents, don't let your kids.
I'm not
watch
surprised
this.
by shit.
Make sure your
My-
teenage kids aren't watching this show.
My 7-year-old second cousin told me to do some weird shit. I'm like, what the hell happened? Like,
Yeah, my niece came over and she's
Yeah.
like, I'm staying over at grandma's. An Uber brought me over here because, you know, my
I'm
dad
like,
and my
that's
mom
not,
were
that's
having.
not, that, I told her, I
dates.
had to be like, you may have heard that from like your friends or
No, that
TV.
shit that
I'm like,
you-
that's
you
not
watch-
how the world
Watch
works.
a couple episodes
No.
of this. I feel
Kids
like
know shit. Is what I'm saying. So let me tell you this: when we grew up, you and I, we're relatively around the same age, but in
I'm way younger, but whatever.
yeah. So you were born in like 2000, you were born in like 2001.
2001, 2.
Yeah. And I was born in 1990.
Okay.
So
There's lots of differences, so I don't know.
think about if we grew up and had very similar experiences, but we had the internet.
That's what I'm saying. It's so scary. That's it. I'm not watching Good Boys. Let's go to the next movie.
Yeah, one of the first times I remember, I was 12, and I was in a group of kids, but this like 8-year-old. I was 12. This 8-year-old was telling me some weird shit that I had not even
No,
done.
I don't
And I'm
want
like,
to
are
hear
you
these stories.
fucking
All right,
kidding me?
Stop. Next
Yeah,
segment.
that's when I knew. I was like, next generation that comes after us is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's a sad song. No, we're changing it. Sorry, we're changing this song. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like, I would say information makes it very difficult for you to hide things. So I think it's better for you to teach things to later generation in context.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, this is why those people did that. This is why people believe this. This is why you'll see some
And
of
it's
this.
not
And you
like
make
you-
your own choices, but you have to give them education. Because for me, I didn't get a lot of that. I just kind of found stuff out for myself. But
To be
given
honest,
the internet, I would have found a lot
That
more.
is super fair. And that's like, given the situation, I guess I wasn't shocked in that sense with the show, but because of how I was brought up and because of how I think, it's like I don't
in the
want,
early 2000s.
I don't want to see this because whatever you don't see does not exist. As we know, food, post, Instagram. If we don't post it or boomerang about it, it's not real. So
Didn't happen.
I'm just trying to ignore this whole Euphoria show on HBO.
I'm actually
not
vastly
real.
interested because of
It's
the fact that I
not
don't have
real.
kids. I don't have kids yet.
It is not real.
I'm vastly
Don't
interested
watch
in
it.
it. I've heard
It's
so many
fucking
people
hardcore.
like, if you have a kid, it's so difficult.
It's hard. It's a. If
But-
you have a kid and you're young and you,
From what I gather,
personally,
it's literally what we did, or what we would
not-
do if we were born in
yeah,
their generation.
it is. It's not.
It's unbridled.
It's too
Shit's
too
gonna go down.
confrontational. It's too real. It's too sensitive. It's too like emotional. Like, I don't want my kid ever watching that show,
I
and
think
that's why I'm okay with like. She has access to like. She's not limited to the kids' Netflix, but it's like, bitch,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what you watch. And it's like, that stuff is never going to be
Is
on her
it?
thing. Like, she
I wanna
can
know.
never, ever, ever, ever watch. Like, that show is, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
What these, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm crazy or as an adult after a child. But,
a
like,
parent. Yeah.
God damn. If kids are really doing this or if this is what was going, I don't, like, this is bad. It's bad. It's not good.
It doesn't. Nothing surprised me.
This
Nothing
shit
surprises
surprised me. I was like, it's heartbreaking.
When
it's
I
so
was
sad.
when I was in middle school, we had a pregnant 11-year-old.
To be honest, also us. Like, and I remember just like registering that and being like, whoa, so and so. But that was it. That was
Yeah.
as far as it got. Because I personally, one, never knew that person. Two,
Yeah.
just heard of like things like that.
But you understand what happens around you.
But
And
not
same
really.
thing.
Not when you're
It wasn't my
so
group-
detached
oh, okay.
from that, you know?
In my group of friends is one thing, but I was like, holy fuck, so and so is pregnant?
See, I didn't have that group
We're
of
in
friends.
7th
I didn't,
grade.
even in high school. I
Yeah.
didn't have. Even now, I'm like the only friend of my close friends who has a child. Like, I didn't grow up in the circle of like, ooh, Becky is pregnant. It's like, oh, no one in my squad is getting pregnant
Yeah, well,
except me.
you grew up somewhere
so
else
maybe,
than I did.
so maybe watch more of these movies, you guys.
But if you wanna,
Don't get pregnant,
if you,
alright?
If you wanna get weirded out, go check out Euphoria, I guess, right?
Don't do it.
All right.
I'm going to cancel my HBO subscription.
Moving forward, the only thing I want to watch this week, and I already have tickets.
It ends.
This Saturday, I'm watching It Chapter 2 because,
That shit
oh
looks
my God.
amazing.
Yes.
It does look
You've
amazing.
seen the first one. Please tell
Of
me.
course. And I hate horror. Like, you know my
Yes.
deal. Yes. Fuck yes. Like, that fucking movie. Yes, yes, yes.
This is why it
Yes.
succeeds. It
succeeds
People like us.
later
Hey.
on. Hey, trademarked by Garrett Lee. You can't steal this. It succeeds. It's
It
going to be the
succeeds.
third remake of it. Like, it's going to
Ooh.
come back
Yes.
succeeding. and
Damn.
shit. You know when they're like
It succeeds.
filtering all the drains?
Written by
and
Garrett.
it's like, woo, there's a lot of shit under these sewers that we found out that you guys didn't know. Like
Boom.
20 years later in Plastic
Boom.
Island.
27 years
Fucking Pennywise is
Boom.
still over there fucking shit up. Yeah.
Boom. There you go.
You're welcome, people.
You are absolutely welcome. But it draws people that are not I wouldn't say horror fans, but are not the fans of being scared.
No, but it's so creepy.
But it looks
and
creepy
it's
and
still
fun.
cool, and it's like, I've watched it with Isla, so it's like, and like people who, because we all like dark stuff, and we all like vampires and darkness. Fucking It is dope. I mean, I still like Jason. I still like Freddy Krueger. Fucking Chucky brings fear into my heart.
Did you watch the new one? What'd you think?
I just watched it with Isla. To me, no, actually, I just watched the first one with Isla for the first time. So I did not see the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen the new
No,
one then.
nope.
All right.
Was it good?
I thought it was better than I expected it to be.
But I did work at a restaurant with somebody who sounds like Chucky's bride.
Oh, that's weird. Wait, that's Tiffany.
Oh, I couldn't stand her voice.
Tiffany.
Yeah, that one.
Whatever.
Aw.
But yeah, I enjoyed the new reboot. I guess you could call it. Yeah, it was. It was a complete reboot of the Child's Play sort of era.
Oh, I would have loved it.
But it was vastly different retelling. And this is what I think your mother would have wanted is similar lore, but different shit. What?
I love this song.
Really? You know what's funny? I've just gotten into this.
And
in
Maluma is
Uh-huh.
such a weird little person because I have a lot of gay friends and all the kinds of friends. But like, oh man, I mean, we all love Shakira doesn't age.
I don't know
Like,
who the fuck doesn't like
Shakira
Shakira.
is like you come on. That's like that's the Colombian J-Lo.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No, legitly. Like more like a little more like alternative for sure. But that's her. But fucking Maluma is so hot.
Okay, let me
and
ask you
everybody
this.
loves
Why do
him.
you think Maluma's so hot? Because I've heard this so many
I
times.
think he's a very pretty.
Is it how he presents himself? 'Cause
Nah, I think he's aesthetic. Like,
What
you know when
aesthetic?
you have like a
He looks like a regular person.
He's a Hispanic,
He has
like
stubble,
white
though.
boy. Yeah, like I think he look. I don't look like it's
And
like
and
the
this,
actual
this version of him doesn't even have his like long hair. I've heard people
No.
like his hair's so good. I'm like, this version
Nah,
of him
it's his face.
is like
it's
a buzz
his pretty
hair.
little. I think it's like
Is it a
his
childish face
yep,
with a beard?
Yep. It's like this feminine. It's a feminine masculinity. It's
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
What's the other one?
Whatever.
Androgyny.
Not so much androgyny. I mean, he comes off as very masculine, if anything, but he's not because
Well,
I
he
don't
has
know.
both.
I'm just saying. Yeah, feminine, masculine. Look at, come on.
So he has a masculinity to him, but he's also has the sensitive type
I
where he's
think
not
so.
he's not overcompensating.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, it's so funny that I actually said something similar. So
Yeah.
my best friend, I just kind of started getting into this type of music because I've been introduced more so to a lot of my friends and other people that like to go dancing. So I realized that I actually really like going dancing.
Okay, so friends who are listening to this,
Mm-hmm.
please let's go dancing. La Cita on Thursdays.
I just went to
have the most like. I'm like
Have
dripping
you been to
sweat.
La Descarga?
No.
You've never heard of it? Okay, so it's kind
No,
of like
I've heard of La Descarga, but
Okay.
I've never been.
It's like a little speakeasy thing. You come in, you literally walk in through someone's closet.
No!
You walk in through
Let's
a closet.
go there. Let's go.
You open the closet and you walk in.
Is
and
it
it's
like
it's,
an
you're on the second
everyday
story.
event?
I think so. Yeah, it is. but it's super fun. And I just love dancing all of a sudden. I didn't realize it because I haven't had friends that like
That's
my
dope.
friends
That's
Ryan and
lit.
Ricky and Jeremy. And like,
you know what?
Those motherfuckers don't like to go
Ryan,
dancing.
He's probably not watching this, but it sounds like you need some dancing nights. So
I'm 1,000 in.
Let's go.
But yeah, and so like I started listening to this music. I'm like, okay, so it seems like everyone loves Maluma, and then my only friend
Everybody loves this
or
motherfucker.
Maluma, and then
It's
so
Maluma.
Yeah, Maluma, and I told my friend like I like
Put
I like,
the HP song, the new one. Put Maluma
is
HP.
Okay, and so I'm like I like Maluma.
Hi, brother.
I like it. Hi, brother.
Don't give us this shady look.
That's all. I think that's the only look he has. Maluma HP?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Boom. All right, so that's going after the ad.
Let's count. I think I need another Truly.
Yeah, there's different flavors in there. And so I'm just like, this is really cool. And so I've been listening to this a lot, and I've been dancing a lot lately.
Dude, you're going to have so much fun. And you guys, I have lots of nieces and family, and we all like to dance. We'll be dancing. Listen to the words. It's intense.
Well, the thing is, I can't keep it that high because it will
Oh.
get pulled off of the internet. So I listen mostly to the beat for right now. But I like the aesthetics. I like everything about this.
Look at Maluma. Look at
I'm
him.
just like, I don't want to get pulled. I'm not going to get pulled. I'm going to talk over it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't get pulled.
Not going to get pulled.
Look
but
at
you can hear
him.
the
Look,
beat.
look, come on. Like, with spray paint and shit. Like, this shit is a lot of gay, but I like it.
A lot of gay.
I'm dancing to it.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's
You know what I mean, right?
I think the masculine
Look
I think the style right now is a lot of masculine
ambiguity. I think you're right.
masculine forward androgyny. You still have
I'm
like,
down.
a lot of things.
I love it.
So one thing for real, I literally went shopping online
Mm-hmm.
and I talked to my best friend who's a girl. And I'm like, what do you think of this? She's like, I don't know. That kind of looks like a little bit feminine, but she's very old school. She likes the straight cut, like everything 90s sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah.
like think of like Dr. Dre with the fucking bomber jackets, or like old school, just big button downs and blue jeans, etc. And that's the thing that she really was into. I'm like, okay, I get it, but your style's not current. While it's your style, and you're entitled to love whatever you like.
Oh, so you were talking shit?
No, not shit.
But
I'm
you're
saying,
not current.
I'm
sister.
saying her style is different than what I think is going on and what I see, to be honest.
Dude, and also I have a 10-year-old child,
Yeah.
Billie Eilish, this girl.
Mhm.
And I love, like, it's a love and hate. I guess, like, as I don't know, as I only recently started to feel like
all the stuff was like very square, and that's not what's going on right now.
But right now, it's like, yeah, a lot of what you're saying. It's like there's
yeah.
a mix, like what we had in the 90s. Like, we had flannels, we had big baggy clothes, we had Missy
Yeah.
Elliott.
But
we
also
had,
flowy
we
shit,
had
too.
flowy shit. We had everything. We had
She's-
butterfly clips. We
So
had.
I'm like, I literally, I
the
sent her a
90s
picture. I'm
were
like,
the
what do you
shit.
think? What do you
Or
think of this?
actually,
Like,
I wasn't born in the 90s, so I don't know. But like that old school.
old
But you
2000,
know,
yeah.
but I grew up looking at that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I sent her a picture. I'm like, what do you think? Like, do you think I could pull off this like sleeveless,
And she said-
flowy,
and she's like-
sleeveless, flowy hoodie?
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's like, that kind of looks a little too like feminine. I'm like, that's kind of the look right now, but I understand what you're talking about.
Which is funny because then also you should just like wear it, known it, and be like, yo, how about now? And then maybe she'll be like, you know what? I think that's kind of gay, but it goes. Because
Yeah.
that's how it usually. It's like things are kind of weird. Like, because with us, like, so my daughter wore a suit for her Valentine's Day dance twice.
Okay,
Like a dead ass suit. We bought her a tuxedo
good for her.
because that's what she wanted.
Good for her.
And so it's like we get it.
What color was the suit?
Black, red, and white. Black suit, white shirt, red tie.
She wore, I bet you
this
she wore it like
bitch
a
was
boss.
classy. Like
Bet you she wore- yeah, she wore it like a
could
boss.
Mom, all the boys chased me around. I was like, ooh, they had some competition. Ooh, they were really trying to get her out of that auditorium.
They're like, God damn, she looks better than all of us.
Get her out of here. She's pulling all the bitches. But like, I get it. It's that time. And Billie Eilish, she wears oversized jerseys. My Isla tells me, she's like, she wears shoes that are too big for her, like her big size 10 Air Maxes, but she's really a size 7.
I feel like she breaks her foot a lot, possibly because of that. I follow her on Instagram.
Wait, she broke her foot?
She broke her foot like 4 times.
She probably does. She wears oversized shoes.
And she jumps around a lot. And
Fucking weirdo. I don't watch her that much, but I think she's amazing.
I've seen her so many times. She's like, oh, I sprained my ankle, broke my foot, etc.
I think she's amazing. I'm happy that my kid likes her a lot. I'm like, dude, this child is so fucking talented. Mm-hmm. And she grew up in Highland Park.
Yeah, she's so close.
I know. She's a homie. She's from the hood.
Word. Shout out Billie Eilish. You want to come on the show?
Shout out, girl.
You let me know.
Please let us know. My daughter will die.
She will.
Yeah, she will.
Do you want to kill a child?
Do you want to be a murderer? Probably. So be on the show.
Do it. All right. Moving forward, I saw the movie Ready or Not, which is really cool. It's with Samara Weaving. It's essentially about somebody who gets married into a family.
Oh, I saw the trailer for this.
Yeah. So it is Samara Weaving, who's the woman who gets married into a family of essentially a millionaire/billionaire family who made their fortune off of like board games and shit.
Right, like Clue. But masochistic as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then it gets unveiled, and it's throughout the trailer, too, that there's a little bit something more malicious going on.
Right.
Something more malevolent, if you will. She has to play a game of hide and seek where, essentially, if they find her, they kill her. And so there's...
That's fucking crazy to me.
It is.
And then if they don't find her, it means like, oh, you're going to keep our family secrets safe because we didn't kill you.
There's more to that than that.
Oh,
you haven't seen it.
So weird. No, I'm just assuming.
Yeah, in the trailer.
Some weird old money bullshit.
In the whole movie, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's different.
I like spoilers.
I know you do, but they don't.
Okay,
so I'm not going to say it. So what it is essentially a great story about essentially somebody that gets involved in a bunch of crazy people. And it is a good balance of both horror, comedy, and action. Because there's a lot of all. There's gunplay, there's weapon fighting, there's hand-to-hand fighting, there's scares.
So it's super entertaining.
It's very entertaining. It's one of my favorite movies, to be honest.
Cool. I want to watch it.
I saw...
When I watched the trailer, I was like... Especially since Clue is something we watch over and over at home. Like,
yes,
that's one
I used to watch Clue all the time when it was on Comedy Central.
Can I tell you something? Like,
what?
I never played the game.
You've never played Clue?
So my daughter has multiple times.
Uh-huh.
I have never. I don't know. We're never in a situation where a big enough group of people are not drunk and we can actually play a game. So I didn't have those family times, but my daughter does, and she loves that game. So then I was like, hey, we should watch the Clue movie since you love that game so much. And we watched it, and she's like, it's exactly like the game. And I'm like, holy shit, this fucking game sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. And then I saw the trailer like a few months after.
It was so fun. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I see where this is. Like, I saw the connection immediately.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I want to say this might be our generation, or the newer generation's version of Clue. Because, I mean, when I saw it, it was probably done in the early 90s. Actually, I want to look that up, to be honest.
Probably like late 80s. Clue. When was the Rocky Horror movie?
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah.
I have to look up the exact date for that, too. I'm not good at dates, to be honest.
1985.
85, and I would
watch
that.
That's what I was already like, nah, this was even before.
I would watch that 1995 and on because it was on Comedy Central.
Oh, I honestly watched the Clue movie for the first time like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But I have never played the game, so can't be that surprised.
Yeah, so this is an 80s thing. So this is the next generation sort of Clue, I guess. But it's really good, and I really had fun with it. I thought it had a great balance of all the humor and scares and etc.
Cool.
So check that shit out.
Oh, my God, I know.
Exactly. So moving on, we just saw an amazing trailer for a movie that has just been sort of released on the world in the festivals. It is called Joker. What did you do? Oh, she likes your shirt. What is it? Aww. It's cute. Thank you, brother.
Does it have an Ewok?
What is there anything in the back?
It should have an Ewok in the back.
No.
I
It
fucking
should have an
love it.
Ewok in the back.
Right?
All right. Thank you,
Oh,
brother.
Thank you.
All right. So Joker has been released in the festival circuit, and everyone seems to fucking love it. It got an 8-minute
It looks beautiful.
standing ovation. Yes, exactly. It is has vibes of like a Scorsese's Taxi Driver, a little bit of King of Comedy, a little bit of here and there from everything, but it is much updated, and it happens to be mired in DC Comics because it is essentially based on the character Joker from, of course, DC Comics. That may or may not have a tie into Batman and all that stuff. The trailers do not really tell you if that actually is a thing.
It's a thing.
What do you mean it's a thing? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see who hasn't seen it is telling you it's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a total thing. Like, this shit looks beautiful. Like, I can tell. I got little goosebumps, like, when I was watching it.
We
Like,
watched the trailer together, and she's like, ooh.
I don't know. And Joaquin Phoenix feels like he's some sort of, like, transcendental one. Because didn't he do that Johnny Cash bullshit?
I was
like,
gonna say
he
walk
did,
hard.
Yeah, walking hard.
No, that was the
no.
satire. Walk the
Walking
line.
the line.
Walk the line.
Well,
Walk hard
regardless,
was John C. Reilly.
Joaquin is a little bit dark, I feel like, and has like, remember
He does a lot of serious
Gladiator?
shit. Yes,
and the
he's serious as
villainous,
fuck.
like he.
I want to see him in the comedic world. To be honest, I want to see if he can do that.
I love like I don't want to see him in the comedic world as like a bitter, angry comedian. I want to see him in the comedic world being dark and like. Did you watch fucking Dave Chappelle's new segment? The
Oh, I
Sticks
did.
and Stones? Okay.
Pick one.
There was a lot of moments that
I'm gonna drink the other one.
mango.
Good. Oh, you have stuff.
It was a little dark for me. Like I'm on like that. I'm his fan. I'm his fan.
Okay, so I actually really want to talk about this. To be honest,
It was.
keep going.
There were some times like I don't know. There was just some moments where I was like, "Fuck." Like you're angry. Like you. When he made the comment about like, nope, that's you because I fucking hate you guys, and I was like, I can hear. I didn't feel like attacked because I didn't feel like, but I felt like some kind of like, wow, like you guys are still laughing. Like it's not. I don't know. I felt bad. Like
well, that's the whole thing.
I think like shit's reached its point with him, and he is a genius, and I feel like now it's like I don't care if there's any more like Dave Chappelle content brought out. Like, dude, just do what whatever. Take your time. Like I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he's actually like not happy.
You know what's interesting though,
Yeah.
actually, is from what you're saying, it's kind of a testament to what I believe he was trying to do.
I agree. And
Yeah.
I think that it's a testament to us, like us who are watching him religiously
Yeah.
and who have followed him are watching this. And it's like, you know what? This is like, fuck. This sucks because it's like, I know why you're here. The people who pay, like $300 per person to like, you sell out shows all the time. You do all of this stuff. Like, I get it. And it's all people that I'm projecting, but I'm imagining there are a certain type of people, and I'm pretty sure he's kind of over it. And I think I'm over these stand-up segments of Dave Chappelle's as well. And I would rather see some fucking Comedy Central bullshit content versus this. Like, I don't want to see. Like, I love him. I think he's phenomenal. Like, I just don't. I'm over it. I think this is like, I don't know. Like, he stopped getting. He's always going to be funny. Like, I just didn't think like this was. This I can watch season 2 of the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
On replay every night.
You want to know why?
Because he was fantastic.
No, I agree. What I'm saying is, it's the difference between wholesome comedy and comedy that's just meant to trigger people. It's in the title, Sticks and Stones, which may break my bones. but words may never hurt me.
But none of that like hurt me personally. I just felt like he was going there
No,
for no
he was.
reason. Like
It was no way-
you were
there was a reason.
Because like there were so many things I read where like, I mean, there's a lot of gay people. It's like that whole community was like his new segment and why you should just like skip it, or there's no reason to watch this, or like this is.
Yeah, that's exactly why he did it.
And to me, it was like, no, there's a lot of reason to watch this. And then I watch it and I'm like, no, what makes me uncomfortable is not this. Like, I'm laughing, I'm listening. What makes me uncomfortable is like your your anger,
and that's the
thing. Your like I can see
people
how
not being able to
unhappy
understand what the difference between a
He's
joke
so
and
over
an
it.
actual
Yeah.
an actual commentary on life. And so that's kind of the whole thing.
But I
he makes that
respect him
joke,
so
like
much
the one
as
that
a
you
human.
brought up right
like
now.
I don't.
I'm not gonna give his jokes because obviously I'm not gonna give it any justice.
You guys, it's on fucking Netflix. We're not
It's on
fucking
Netflix.
ruining anything.
Go find out Netflix. But either way, it's just like he literally brings it out and he doesn't hold back. And the fact of the matter is, people need to understand what a joke is and what a commentary is.
I feel like he does do that all the time, and he didn't. I feel like he did that out of like, I don't know. I don't think he meant like. I think he did it, but I think it was more like a hard realization on him. Like, I feel like it was, I don't know. I just feel like this segment has reached its pinnacle for me personally. Like, I don't want to keep watching Dave Chappelle stand-up shows on Netflix anymore.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
I just don't, because I'll keep supporting you, Dave Chappelle, and I'll keep like watching you.
But why though? What's the main reason?
It's like it just seems like you're not like I can tell like you're not whatever. Like, you have a family. We all have like some shit we have to take care of and stuff. Like he's made it super clear to me that it's like, man, like you guys are all fucking crazy and full of shit, and it's awesome when people can just talk freely about this shit. But it's like, what's not awesome is like whoever's paying me or allowing me to like, have a normal life back or like be able to support my family or whatever. It's like, this is what I'm gonna have to do, and this is what I'm gonna keep doing. And I can hear it. Like, I can hear, I don't know, the ingenuity in it. Like, I can hear that he is not like, it's just, he doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, he doesn't, like, he's doing this for whoever the fuck is, I don't know. Dave Chappelle, I fucking love you. But, like, good thing I've never been able to afford any of your comedic shows or I'm not timely enough to get these tickets on time. But, like, I'm, like, man, like, I just feel like, it's upsetting. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. Like, I didn't like it.
What I discerned of that, I understand what you were trying to say.
Good. I'm glad someone does.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what I was trying to say.
It was very difficult, but I think I got it right. Either way, I understand what you're trying to say. What I believe that he is actually saying is that you can have a joke and not be having it what you are trying to say about the world. It's just something that's kind of ridiculous that you want to poke
you
fun
think
at.
shit is funny. Like,
Yes,
it's not.
It's
like,
funny.
Yeah.
It is.
It is or it isn't. Like, it's like, you guys are all laughing at this, but it's like, it's not that funny. Or I'm laughing at this, and it's like, you guys don't think it's funny.
Or I'm going to tell you why things that I'm laughing at are funny, and I think he does a great job at that in particular, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
I
think he does a great.
You guys are being offended by everything, and I'm still part of that thing where I'm like, obviously I have this podcast, and I know for damn sure
we're offended as fuck. We're always offended.
For damn sure, someone goes back in all these archives, and someone's like, "Oh my God, you said this." I'm like, "Yeah, I said it." So,
see, Garrett, that's why
hilarious.
You can't write. You can't run for Monterey City Council or.
I'm not trying to.
Whatever.
I am definitely not trying to. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone or trying to be a political person whatsoever. I am simply just out here trying to be a person and entertaining. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, you can totally DM me and we'll talk.
Yeah, send us some entertaining content if we're not entertaining enough.
Yeah, batch. Moving forward, though, I want to get to this trailer first. We have the last trailer for Hustlers, which is the new Jennifer Lopez and Constance Wu movie, which is very interesting because it's actually somewhat based off of a story that has to do with Cardi B, which some of you may be turned on or turned off by.
I'm turned off, but J-Ro's in it, so
Word.
turn back on.
Turn back on. It is essentially strippers who are saying, you know what? These Wall Street sort of guys are coming in all the time. Why aren't we taking advantage of them the way that they're taking advantage of us? Meaning the fact that many business people, especially Wall Street people and a lot of others, did and do take advantage of other people who are unassuming. So they are changing the whole prerogative of it by saying, you want to come in this strip club? We're going to take you for every dollar you have. And it's a whole movie about that. You should definitely check out the trailer to sort of get the vibe. And I am entirely in. Are you in?
I'm in.
Boom. We're both in.
Who's not in? Fucking
If you're
J-Lo
not-
plays a stripper. Come on, you guys.
Yeah. I
Get
didn't
it together,
This
okay?
Is, you know what's, actually, you made a
Get
good
it the
point.
fuck together.
No, it's so funny. This is the first stripper-esque movie that I've seen that I'm like, I don't even care about nudity.
I
think
give
it
a
looks
fuck.
like
Whatever she's wearing.
It looks like a
Oh.
great story.
I'll watch it.
And I didn't even think about the fact
I
that
love
if
this woman.
they get nude at all, that's awesome. If
She
not,
plays
it's
a
fine.
stripper.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean.
I didn't even.
Do you have
Because
any stripper friends?
No.
Okay, I do.
Okay, but shout out to all the stripper friends.
Stripper friends, yeah. So it kind of makes me. I mean, it
You
gives
know
you
what?
a
We should do it.
prerogative.
Can you bring
gives
these
you-
friends like on a weekday? I feel like they have the day off on Tuesday or something.
They make their own schedules sometimes. I could actually try and bring
Homegirls,
someone.
come through.
I'm kind of down. Okay,
I'm down to host this part. Like, I'll make food. Like, I'll bring
Make food?
something.
Yeah, but
for
you have to
you
be on
guys.
time.
Touche. let's work this out. Let's work this out.
If
you
you're
guys.
not on time, we're starting without you.
I mean, I have nothing. I have nothing to like even front on or
I know you
complain
don't.
about.
Exactly.
At that point.
We'll talk about that.
And will I
I
be
would
on
love to
time
have
for a stripper lunch?
Maybe.
Probably.
Last two stories we have is two trailers for some incredibly anticipated things. At least I believe so. First being Between Two Ferns, the movie. Just got the first trailer for the Funny or Die web series that is now going to be on Netflix as a movie, and it looks absolutely fucking amazing. Go to YouTube. Type in Between Two Ferns, the movie trailer, and enjoy yourself. You're welcome. The thing is, if you've been a fan of this show, this is a theatrical sort of version of it where they get obviously more of a budget and they can do more things, and it's hilarious. This entire trailer, myself and Rosie was busting up.
Dude, that shit looks so fucking great. Like,
And she's you've never seen the show.
What's his no? What's his Galifianakis?
Zach Galifianakis.
This motherfucker. Like, this show looks. So what I've read, because like you get like notices, like news notices,
Word.
and it's like so and so Galifianakis.
Galifianakis.
So his shit looks more ridiculous than usual, and I hadn't watched any trailers. And then when you showed it to me, I was like, it doesn't go overboard where it's like, this is too much. It's like, it's that perfect amount of like, you have these headliners, you have these like, you have Matthew McConaughey, you have like
Benedict Cumberbatch. Think about that name, Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's beautiful. It looks fucking beautiful. Like I will watch this regularly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's on Netflix. You don't even have to leave your fucking house.
No, and that's the last part where it's like, is this gonna be in theaters? No,
It's not?
No. Well, it's gonna be on Netflix only.
Boom.
Fuck you guys.
Last but not least, something that I will actually hope you guys check out. I will definitely watch this as soon as I possibly can, and let you know my take.
Me too.
Because
aren't
of
you
these
watching
trailers-
it with me and Isa?
Yes, actually I am.
Who else wants to watch it with
Boom.
us?
Boom. We're going to be watching Jojo Rabbit. This is Taika Waititi. If you understand that name or you think it's familiar, it's because he's the fucking director of Thor Ragnarok, as well as a longtime actor and an amazing person who is directing a satire about a boy in Nazi Germany during the early 1940s, I believe, that literally plays an imaginary friend who is Adolf Hitler to this boy. And this boy's mother is also harboring a Jewish person.
What is that story? Like, I
and
didn't watch that
this
one.
is like the hilarious version of Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, Inglourious Basterds. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But no, that Jewish movie with the kids with the fence in between them.
The boy with the striped pajamas.
Yeah, it's like the boy with the striped pajamas,
But
except
funny.
not at all like that.
It's a satire. And if you don't know what a satire
like
is, you should definitely
Anderson
Google it.
take on it.
Google satire, please.
Google Wes Anderson and Hard Frescoes. And
Actually, I
Rocio's
will
tits.
give this to her. She's like, this is very Wes Anderson-y. I didn't even think that until she said it.
How can you give it to me when you know I like somebody religiously? And
Because
I'm
I
telling
didn't
you
think
the
about it
vibes?
until you said it, is what
Because
I'm saying. I'm giving it to you because you brought it up, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
It gives me those vibes a lot. It's not the same at
Yeah.
all, but like if you do like that Wes Anderson comedy, I think you're gonna like this.
Boom. Hopefully. On that note, I want to thank everyone for listening. It's been a short episode, but we want to just make sure that you had an entertaining week, of course. My name is Garrett Lee. You can follow us everywhere at Humpcast and me personally at Garrett_AM Lee everywhere. And our beautiful guest here, Ms.
I'm
Rossi
Rocio.
Ortiz.
Please follow Hard Frescoes.
Hard Frescoes. You can see, pull up the box.
And also, we have a couple events coming up. So if you guys want to get in and drink for free, hit me up.
First of all, who the fuck doesn't want to drink for free?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Bingo, bango, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Right.
We will catch you next week. I realized I didn't say this, but Ryan wasn't feeling well, so he wasn't on this episode. We did have, we actually had a setup over here for another person, but it's
Ryan, me really, truly miss
and Jeremy
you.
and all those people. We just
Jeremy.
it was a chaotic day, unfortunately.
It's
but either
too
way,
hot, you guys.
it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will see you next time. Latris on the Menji. I realized I didn't play this. I should play this.
10, 9, 8, 7, fellas.